currently a student at Midtown University studying comparative literature and creative writing, and I am about to go to my master's in English literature at Oxford.
What are some of the takeaways from serving in a leadership role at Polyphony that helped your career?
Yes, I learned a lot from serving in a leadership role at Polyphony. I learned how to manage other people, manage my time, quality control in terms of editing, and how important that is to maintain Polyphony.
So when we first met, it was kind of through the side project, the Writers Map, where we were kind of pairing up writers to trade writing. So I guess something we're kind of looking at for Polyphony's future is like expanding the social interactions. I'm kind of curious, what were you kind of searching for when you first got involved with the Writers Map?
I think I was searching for people who were dedicated to writing. I was very dedicated to writing, and I put a lot of time and effort into my writing, and I also put a lot of time and effort into reading my friend's writing, and I got a lot out of reading your writing. I really enjoyed exploring your novel and the world that you had created. So I think I was looking for that ability to have a give and take with somebody else who was also dedicated to creating a large, extended work.
Okay, cool. So during the COVID-19 pandemic, something I've noticed is that our global reach has spread.
Yeah.
I feel like a lot of teenagers around the world, when they were in lockdown, they were looking for those social connections, they were looking for creative writing. I think in your letter from the editor-in-chief, you described it as like an outlet for like screaming into the void.
Yeah.
So I guess how do you think Polyphony Lit resonates, with so many people, so many different backgrounds?
Well, it's in the name. Like, Polyphony means many voices, and so I think that we continue to push for that mission of having multiple voices to create a magazine that isn't just like one perspective. You're going to get a diverse group of people who are interested in joining it. I think especially during the pandemic, when people couldn't necessarily connect with people that were physically near them. Like, you can't walk down the street and talk to somebody, but you can get on your computer and talk to somebody on the other side of the world. So I think it really, it was just as easy to facilitate that global connection with your peers as the pandemic progressed as it was to like have in-person interaction.
Writing's like the closest you can get to reading someone else's stuff.
Yeah, I mean, writing, I would say, is the closest you can get to having like a genuine friendship, even though you're not in the same place. Like, I feel like we're friends. Yep. This is the first time we've met in person, and that's through writing. Like, that doesn't happen with people that you just text with necessarily, or at least it's a lot more difficult. Yeah.
Okay. Last question. Any favorite memories from Polyphony Lit?
I mean, I think that I was extremely excited when I found out that you had downloaded the first 100 pages of my novel that I lost to the Google Drive. That was amazing. That was a true friendship moment. But something a little more positive, because I came out of something negative.
Something I remember was there was this one submission that we both acted on, I think. And it kept bouncing back and forth between a bunch of different readers. They were voting yes, no, yes, no. I think we collectively we made like a final decision on it, but I think it was really interesting to see that back and forth dialogue.
Yeah.
It's not just a cut and dry accept reject.
Oh yeah, sometimes I would read things that I found hilarious and other people they didn't see why it was humorous, and then I would be like, oh, what if it wasn't supposed to be humorous? But I'm getting a really big kick out of reading this. And sometimes if something would really resonate with someone, and I had no idea why it was resonating with them, I just couldn't see the magic that they were seeing. So it does help you learn to respect other people's perspectives and understand that what makes writing good is not the same for everybody, and so something can have value for people, even if it doesn't.
Awesome. Thanks for the quick Q&A.
I hope I had good content.